Welcome back to 2022. My name is Mrs. Kathy Sabula. I'll be your child's teacher for class of 4-5. And to start with, thank you for letting me share this learning journey with your students. A little bit about me. I moved to Capella at the beginning of last year from Redcliffe, which is just outside of Brisbane. We brought our 2 puppies with us, and I have 2 grown-up children and have recently become a grandma. So thank you to all the well wishes I had from families last year, and I'm sure I will keep you updated of the progress there. If you wish to email me at any time, you can see that my email address is on the screen now. These are the things I like to call behind the scenes, because all of these things work together to ensure that your student is able to achieve success here at Capella. So common courtesies, we have those or that information around our room. Bookwork expectations are also modelled and followed through. We have lots of goal setting in our subjects and also overall for short-term and long-term. We have our behaviour expectations, which we ask students to own their own behaviour, and this is part of our PBL. Mrs. Minns has put out a wonderful PBL video that explains how we do it at Capella State School, so hopefully you have had the opportunity to view that video. If you haven't had the chance to see that PowerPoint for PBL, here's a quick overview. PBL is all about a positive school culture that changes the way we think and perceive situations. So here at Capella, we focus on the positives and we phrase everything with a positive mindset. This way, students can achieve greater success. For all our families, whether or not you have been here for some time or you're new to our school, we have our 4 school expectations. Be safe, be responsible, be respectful, be a learner. We'd love you to have discussions with your students after their day at school and just check in how they're showing these expectations that make their teachers and the school staff proud, as well as themselves and you. Let's have a quick overview of the curriculum for grade 4 and grade 5. We have a number of areas to cover. Obviously, let's start with maths. So number and place value. We're going to be looking at measurement, location, patterns and algebra. Yes, that scary word, algebra. Fractions and decimals, geometric reasoning. But can I ask that you prioritize number facts? Number facts, number facts, number facts. It is the basis to all of those concepts. So I look forward to some number fact challenges, doing some number fact games and seeing the improvement in that area. Then we have English, and you can see on the screen now the elements of English that we will be exploring with fantasy, language, characterization, plots and settings, vocabulary, which we'll be looking at articulation as well, how we do our writing and improving that by bumping up our work, reading, well, we can read whenever, however, and whatever. Reading is always good. And we have a spelling program that we will be following. This is one of my favourite science units this term, survival in the environment. Here in Capella, we get lots of interesting creatures that help us understand this science concept, including the centipede in the middle of my hallway. Ask your students about that one. So we'll be looking at the Australian desert, adaptations, camouflage, plants and animals, and there's lots of PowerPoint presentations that your students will be enjoying around that as well. This year for our HAS units, the lovely Mrs. Espig is going to be undertaking the delivery of those. Students have already started those lessons and are already actively engaged. They're going to be looking at the factors that shape the identity and the importance of the laws in our country, and they will explore the significance of federation and our government. We will also look at how they are impacting different groups in our society. Thank you, Mrs. Espig. Great job. Mrs. Espig is a woman of many talents, and she will also be delivering our technology curriculum this year. As the year progresses, the concepts will change and they will build upon previous concepts. This will also include many other opportunities, including athletics, project impact, and other opportunities through our Bright Minds program that we have here at Capella. So always stay tuned for information about those opportunities outside our regular classroom curriculum as well. But wait, there's more. We're a very busy school here at Capella, with our aim being to offer your student the best programs that we can. This includes our reading program. Our PE program this term consists of ball skills, and we'll be finishing up with a ball game competition. We have already done our swimming program for this term. We will continue to work on our art with a focus on our Anzac Day art and also our show day art and our visual art components. Camp, we had a wonderful incursion. The students absolutely enjoyed that. Teamwork, activities galore. Photos, we'll be sending home photos on a regular basis, not just from parade, things we are also doing in class, so check out for your newsletter. Cross country, just around the corner, and student council. Student council is going to be very busy this year with lots of events, so again, keep an eye out for what's happening there. For the students in Year 5, and the Year 4 guys can listen to this too, NAPLAN. Let's just alleviate all the myths that go with NAPLAN. It's a one-off. The data is not there for judging or rating your child. The data is used for funding and looking at teaching strategies that we may be able to introduce to assist in your students' learning. It will be online, so typing skills are going to be necessary. We will give your students ample preparation time, particularly around the misconceptions that come with NAPLAN. A parent information session will be held prior to the day. Again, keep an eye out for that information. We will keep you updated as we get more information as well. Now, if you've sent your children out of the room, let's talk about homework. Homework is handed out on a Friday and it is looked at on a Friday. If a child is away on a Friday, extra copies and spelling are available all week. We have homework club at Capella State School. If you are not able to get into the homework club this term but would like to, please contact myself or Mrs. Minns and we can address that. Spelling, number, facts and reading, they are what we prioritise. If you'd like to know some extra strategies, and over my time I have learnt many strategies from wonderful parents who have given me feedback about how they can fit in with your everyday routine, let me know and I will try my best to give you some clues. If homework becomes an issue, let's work it out together. Don't let it go too long. I'm sure we can find a way to make it work for all of us.
Welcome to Capella State School. We are a positive behaviour for learning school. So what is PBL? It's short for Positive Behaviour for Learning. So our school plans to be a positive place to learn. We like to teach students how to behave at school. We tell students when they do the right thing. We help students when they make mistakes and we work together with parents. So at the foundation of our PBL is relationships. So those are positive relationships with our teachers and our students and all staff members across the school. We have a range of tools that we use to teach our positive behaviour for learning. So one of them is teaching the expectations. Our school-wide expectations are be safe, be responsible, be respectful, be a learner. They're communicated in all of our classrooms and our outdoor spaces. Really important for our kids to know those, as well as our classroom rules. In each classroom we do the zones of regulation, and that's a daily check-in with our teachers and students to see where the children are at, ready for learning, or whether they need a bit more intensive support to get their day turned around. One of the other things we talk about constantly at Capella State School is the effort meter. So we talk about gold, silver and bronze effort. So for gold effort, we like to talk to the kids about exceptional effort. They couldn't possibly do anything more to improve. Great effort, or that silver effort, is they can do one or two more things to improve and they can make it a little bit better. For those children with that bronze level effort, they didn't put much effort in. There's definitely more things that they could do to improve. So it's important we really do set those foundations for kids so they know the expectations for bookwork, they know the expectations for effort, and we drill into them. The more effort they put in, the better outcomes in their learning. Our next slide is about our Capella State School YouTube channel. So we've currently got 49 subscribers, as you can see there, and we'd love a whole pile more. This is a Capella State School channel where we communicate and put up lots of our positive behaviour for learning videos that we do, as well as our positive behaviour for learning events that we run throughout the year. Lots of fun to be had, and please like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every class, every space, every staff member, every day will give out dojo points. So it's a way that we recognise and acknowledge the positive behaviour and work ethics of the children here in Capella. So every staff member will be able to give those dojos out through the year. So please have a look and check in with your classroom teacher to see how your child is going with their dojos. They can then trade them in, and there's lots of different menu awards across each of our classrooms. Q Parents is a great place to go to share a range of information with the school and for you to access information as well. Please register. I know it's been a bit tricky this year. There's been a few glitches with it, but please persevere and get yourself registered. You'll need your child's EQ ID as well as the unique registration link via email. So we're going to send them out again manually to all the families, and hopefully you have success in getting registered. Don't forget, we also have our homework centre for busy families. We're operating at 3 afternoons this term, and hopefully we'll do the same next term. It is always very popular, so please get in and register early. Continuity of learning at Capella State School. If you find yourself stuck at home in isolation, there are a pile of resources that are available to you at home. And the first place to go is to the Learning at Home website. You'll see lots of links to that on our Continuity of Learning guide. It's on our school website. It is, if you just Google Learning at Home, you'll find a wealth of information on there. So please get involved, get on, find what you need, and I'm sure there's enough there to keep you busy for the time that you're away. But any questions at all, any concerns around that, always please give us a buzz. Don't forget, there is some really easy ways to access those Learning at Home materials, and it's called Fun Learning at Home TV. It's all on YouTube, and if you Google Learning at Home, Coding at Home, or Reading at Home TV, you will definitely find some wonderful teachers teaching with some great outstanding lessons there. So if you get stuck and need a few other ideas, please use the Learning at Home TV. Thanks everyone for joining us for our Parent Information Night. Hope this has been a new and exciting way to deliver our messages. Please give us some feedback. Love to hear from you. Thank you.
Hello families, my name is Kate Legg and I am the Head of Curriculum here at Capella State School. Welcome. Capella State School uses the Australian curriculum as the basis for our teaching and learning programs. It sets out through content descriptions and achievement standards what students should be taught and achieve as they progress through school. The Australian curriculum provides us and our community with a clear understanding of what students should learn, regardless of where they live or what school system they are in. We are committed to empower our students to become lifelong learners through a student-centred approach. This year, our delivery of physical education and the arts has changed to a banded approach rather than a year-level approach. This allows us to align our teaching and learnings to our local context. For instance, in Term 1 for physical education, our students are learning team sports with a fair play focus, and this aligns very well with establishing relationships earlier on in the year and getting to know other students in different year levels. In Term 2, we will be doing an athletic skills rotation to upskill our students in readiness for our whole school athletics day. Term 3 will be about ball sports such as rugby, soccer, netball, basketball, tennis and t-ball. We will outsource some of these areas so that we have professional coaches to provide skill-based lessons. In Term 4, of course, we will focus again on the important skill of swimming and water survival skills. We are also offering a curriculum focus program on Wednesday afternoons from 2 to 3 p.m. The rationale behind this program is to give students and teachers an opportunity to complete a task using Australian curriculum's 3 core foundations, 8 key learning areas, our 3 cross-curricular priorities and 7 general capabilities. It's a chance to participate in a shared goal, mix with other year levels and promote positive well-being at school. It is a fun afternoon and we all enjoy the different tasks on offer. Thank you very much for listening.
That comes to the end of our presentation this afternoon, this morning, or this evening, whenever you may be watching it. If you have any other questions, or if you'd like to share concerns and also celebrations, because we love to hear about those as well, please get in contact either via email, make an appointment with the office, or if you see me out and about in the playground before school, feel free to let me know. Often as teachers, we don't always hear about the celebrations, but here at Capella, we love to hear about your students' achievements. So keep that in mind as well. You have my email address and you can contact the office to make an appointment at any other time. Thank you and have a lovely first term, and hopefully I will see you around. Thank you.